Omaha, a Midwestern city located along the Missouri River, just north of the mouth of the Platte River. It began in 1854 when a few pioneers crossed the river and named it the Gateway to the West. The new Western world played host to the World's Fair, dubbed the Trans-Mississippi Exposition in 1898, and set the stage as a central transportation hub for the 19th and 20th centuries. With the growing railroads and westward expansion, the Omaha stockyards became the world's largest, and by the 1950s, half of the city's workforce was employed at the stockyards. In the early 1940s, a man by the name of John Ross Rosenblatt, or as most knew him as Johnny, sought to bring professional baseball to Omaha. The former amateur and semi-pro standout became widely known in the area and used his influence to run for public office. His goal for running? To build a stadium and bring baseball to Omaha. As the chairman of the Municipal Stadium Sports Committee, Rosenblatt went to the city council and requested a referendum in April of 1945 for a stadium bond. By a 3-1 margin, voters approved a bond to build the stadium, and in 1948, Omaha Municipal Stadium was completed. With a new stadium and no permanent tenants, Rosenblatt joined Ed Pettis, Morris Jacobs, and Byron Reed in persuading the NCAA to relocate the championship baseball series to Omaha's new stadium. The NCAA Men's College World Series was first played in Omaha in 1950 and boasted a total attendance of 17,805. Rutgers defeated Texas 4-2 in the first game on June 15th in front of 2,000-plus fans. Texas would bounce back, defeating Washington State in the championship game 3-0. For 10 of the first 12 years, the Men's College World Series lost money. Rosenblatt, Pettis, Jacobs, and Reed are due much of the credit for maintaining the faith and interest of the tournament through those lean early years and the tournament's continuing presence in Omaha. These men and others form the foundation for the College World Series of Omaha, Inc. The popularity of the series in Omaha began to climb. In 1959, the attendance soared above 33,000. Then in 1964, attendance rose to an all-time high of 61,000 plus. And in 1971, over 77,000 college baseball lovers turned out. On June 14, 1972, 25-year-old Tom Axtell of Hastings, Nebraska, stepped through the turnstiles into College World Series history as the 1 millionth fan. Today, over 10 million fans have experienced the greatest show on dirt. What accounts for the success of the Men's College World Series in Omaha? Among the primary reasons is the way the people of Omaha have adopted the series. The enthusiasm for the series started with Jack Deasing Sr., who became general chairman in 1963. During his tenure as chairman and president of College World Series, Inc. from 1963 to 1988, Jack was credited with turning the Men's College World Series into Omaha's signature sports attraction. The NCAA's Most Outstanding Player Award was renamed for him in 1999. That enthusiasm continued through the College World Series Board of Directors, through Omaha service clubs, and the ticket book sellers. The role of the Omaha community, including city officials, business leaders, and volunteers, partnering with the NCAA, has also contributed to the success and growth of the series over the years. Perhaps the greatest reason for the success of the series in Omaha is the caliber of baseball played. Fans come back because this is exciting baseball. Many of today's and yesterday's major leaguers received most of their training and experience playing college baseball. A few, whom the luck of the draw put in the right place at the right time, starred in the Men's College World Series. Dave Winfield was a member of Dick Siebert's Minnesota Golden Gopher squad when they came to Omaha for the fourth time in 1973. Winfield struck out 14 and beat Oklahoma 1-0 with a 6-hitter. In the next game against USC, Winfield went 8 innings, giving up only 1 hit and striking out 15. Then, the Trojans mounted a comeback win against Winfield and the Minnesota relievers to win 8-7. The first year for the designated hitter and aluminum bats was in 1974, when Southern California won its 5th consecutive series. ESPN first covered the Men's College World Series in 1980 with 5 games on the air that year. The entire series, except for the championship games, were televised by ESPN starting in 1982. That same year, Miami pulled off the Grand Illusion, a hidden ball trick that is still talked about to this day. In 1987, Oklahoma State made a record-setting 7th straight Men's College World Series appearance. Robin Ventura passed Joe DiMaggio's consecutive game hitting streak before his ended in Omaha at 58 games. The 3 millionth fan attended the Men's College World Series in 1991, and Creighton, the longtime host institution, made their first and only series appearance to date. In 1996, the Men's College World Series celebrated its 50th anniversary, and Warren Morris launched a dramatic walk-off home run to end the 1996 CWS. To this day, it is the only time a walk-off home run has clinched the championship in Omaha. The 50th Men's College World Series played in Omaha was celebrated in 1999. In recognition of the 50th anniversary, the iconic Road to Omaha sculpture was gifted to the city of Omaha. In 2001, President George W. Bush made an official visit to the Men's College World Series. Bush, whose father had played in this same event, became the first sitting president to attend and throw a first pitch at the series. In 2008, Fresno State became the first number 4 regional seed to win the Men's College World Series. In 2010, we saw the final Men's College World Series game at Rosenblatt Stadium. South Carolina won and proceeded to win again in 2011 at TD Ameritrade Park in downtown Omaha. In 2016, Coastal Carolina became the first team since Minnesota in 1956 to win the title in their first CWS appearance. Coastal Carolina pitcher Andrew Beckwith threw 2 complete games en route to Most Outstanding Player honors. For the first time since 1998, a team hit back-to-back-to-back home runs in the Men's College World Series in 2022. Ole Miss's T.J. McCants, Calvin Harris, and Justin Bench did just that to lead the Rebels to their first ever CWS crown. Today, Omaha is more vibrant than ever. Its historic past is the inspiration for generations to come. Here, age can relive the memories of the past, and youth can dream of the promise of the future. It's a place of tradition and passion. It's a sacred place where dreams come true. Welcome to the Men's College World Series. Welcome to Omaha.